What is up, sports bettors? Happy Saturday. So, I'm going to share my screen, and what we're going to do is make some money. And mainly, I just got on this live stream to brag. These live stream bets, you could have tailed everything. It's literally live stream. There's a description. In the description on YouTube, you'll see a Bitly sheet that links to all the bets that I've hit on the live stream. We are up frickin' 5.2K. So not particularly bad. I think this is sharing correctly. So not bad at all. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit some other profitable bets. And it seems like Caesar's logged me out again, so I'll have to log back in. But all we're going to do, right, you can see there's some ARBs out there, whatever, is just go to the Plus EV page. Live betting is $9 a day on OddsJam. This bet on Massachusetts, plus 165, I mean, why don't we hit it? But the live lines, I mean, unsurprisingly, they just move very quickly, right? So you have to really be on it. Nebraska Omaha plus 170 seems pretty good. So it's really just like you're going to be checking. I don't even know who Nebraska Omaha is, but live betting, like, lines move quickly, so your hit rate is going to be a lot lower. But anyways, let me flip this off. 5K, you could have tailed everything on live stream. There's a Bitly link, again, in the description on YouTube or on Twitter. It's in the pinned tweet. You can see all the open bets we have. It's all on live stream. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to hit some bets. So we'll start with Northwestern State plus 172. You can see this bet on FanDuel is an ARB to Pinnacle. It's an ARB to the sharpest sportsbook in the world. FanDuel also has a risk-free same-game parlay for the next game, so you shouldn't miss out on that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go here. I want to move quickly, and we want to go to pretty simple Northwestern State. So Northwestern State plus 172. FanDuel load, please. And FanDuel is going to be like, yo, you've made too much money off us. We'll limit you to 87.20. And I'll be like, okay, sure. And I'll hit this bet, and then I'll add it to my bet tracker. The bet tracker is 100% free on OddsJam. So I'll add this bet, 87.20, Northwestern State money line, first sharp bet of the day. Can we keep this 5.25K profit going up all freaking on live stream? And no one, 3 people on the sheet, a little sad. Plus 172, Northwestern State, 7.1% edge. So this bet has 7.1% edge. So that's your EV. That is your profit margin. The return of the stock market is roughly 8% a year, right? With lots of risk, lots of fluctuations. This game is at 3 p.m. and we're getting 7.1%. This game will be over by like 5 p.m. So in 5 hours, we're earning the risk-free return of the stock market. But granted, only for 87.20. But that's really the power of sports betting, is just that these returns, compound, right? Like, we're earning a 7% return on a game in 5 hours. I'll either have my money back, my bet will win or lose, right? And then I'll place more mathematically profitable bets. So we'll refresh this. Dinwiddie under 4.5 assists. Like, you can see, the whole sports betting market is always in flux. Players are getting injured. Sharp action is coming in. You never know, this keeps moving in the right direction. We bet it at 7.2% EV. Now it's 7.65% EV, even better. So we want Dinwiddie under 4.5 rebounds in the Nets game. So no rocket science here, right? There's no picks. There's none of that freaking BS. All this is data. So what team is this guy on? He's on the Wizards or the Suns. Good to know. I don't care about who this guy is. I don't care about anything but the data. The sharpest sportsbook in the world has this minus 134. We're getting him plus 116. So this is Dinwiddie rebounds. So I want to go here, and it looks like it already moved down to minus 108. So again, you got to be quick. Your hit rate isn't going to be 100%, but the point is there's still some good value. So I have to log back into Caesar. So what I'm going to do first is just, do I want to hit this at minus 108? Only 27 cents a market with, but it just feels a little crappy because it was plus 116 a bit ago, but I'm still going to hit it. Trust the EV, trust the numbers. FanDuel's only going to give me 64.80 anyways. They're like, yo, you've made too much money off us. And now we have Dinwiddie under 4.5 rebounds, Suns, Wizards game. And then this was at minus 108 odds. So I'm like forming my own little hedge fund, right? Like I'm placing a bunch of bets. They're all mathematically profitable. They're all positive EV, which means they have a positive expected return. And I'm just kind of like letting the profit fall in. So 64.80 is what we bet. And this bet has, a lot worse than it was initially, but still 4.47% EV. Your whole goal as a sports bettor is place a bunch of mathematically profitable bets. Not every day is going to be an up day. Like you can see the sum of expected profit, right? We're at $1,800. We're up 5.2K, right? So we're running freaking hot, hotter than the sun. But there will be fluctuations in our net profit number. But the thing is the sum of expected profit number is all we care about, right? So if a bet has a 4.53% EV, right, and you bet $100 on it, you just gained $453 in EV. So anyways, let me stop sharing my screen because I got to log back into Caesars very briefly. And then let's hit some more freaking bets. So we explained there was a good promo on FanDuel, that risk-free same-game parlay on Caesars. There's another good promo. So once I'm in, I'll share my screen. So let me do this, and then let me share my screen. So if you're not on the OddsJam email list, even if you don't pay for OddsJam, what I'd highly recommend, because I don't really care, is do a few main things. One, get on our email list. There's an email sign up on the homepage for OddsJam, and we'll send you information about promos like this and how profitable they are. This promo is insane, right? So for the Knicks-Lakers game, you bet $50 on the point spread of the Knicks-Lakers game. And depending on who you bet on, if you bet on the Lakers point spread, you'll get $1 towards a free bet for every point Westbrook has, 50 cents towards a free bet for every assist and rebound, and then $2 for steal and block. So we went through the math, and I think Russell Westbrook is better. And also, if you don't have Caesars yet and you're in a state with Caesars, like click all the links below. We'll take you to the best available sign-up bonus in your location. So you can see like, in Arizona, it's bet $20. You literally just bet $20. First wager must be exactly $20. So don't bet 25, don't bet 15, and you'll get 6 $50 free bets. So sometimes there are more exclusive offers that OddsJam gets access to. So just click the links, for all the books in your state, see what the best, bonuses are out there, and then you can take advantage of them, right? You need multiple sports books to be a positive EV sports bettor, right? You can see we have this bet on FanDuel, which is moving in our favor, right? We're about to place a few bets on Caesars. You need more sports books, so get more sports books. So Westbrook under 7.5. I'm very down to fade Russell Westbrook after talking about this promo. So what I'm going to do is just, easy. I'm just trusting the data. The sharpest sports book in the world has this favored minus 123, and we can get plus 105 on Caesars, right? So the zero vig line, right? The way that every sports book makes money is they charge the vig. They juice their markets and try to give you bad odds. So what we're doing is saying, Pinnacle has this minus 123. The sharpest sportsbook in the world has this minus 123 on the under 7.5. We're getting plus 105 on Caesars. In the fair price, the true odds is the point of indifference, right? The point of indifference is minus 106, right? So if you remove the juice from the sharpest sportsbook in the world, Pinnacle, minus 106 is the fair, right? The fair value for under 7.5 rebounds. And we're getting plus 105, which is obviously better, right? So that's a positive EV bet. So we'll go here, and then we're just going to go to Westbrook under 7.5 rebounds. And then I want to go to player props, and then we can throw $100 on it because why not? And we'll go to player props, and I'll go to Lakers, and then I want rebounds, and I'm trying to move quick because it's a good bet, and good bets don't last forever. And then we're like, okay, thank you. Thank you, OddsJam. And then you, of course, want to add this to your bet tracker. The bet tracker is free because the bet tracker is very powerful, right? So this bet had 5.6% edge. So I just gained $5 in EV. I'm $5 richer. And we have Westbrook under 7.5 rebounds. This bet is plus 105. We threw $100 on it. And shoot, I forgot the EV percentage. So I'm going to go back here, and it was 5.6%. And then I'll load the bet tracker, 5.6%. So we'll see this expected profit number, continue to march higher, right? Which is all we care about. $1,800 now in expected profit, and we're running a bit hot with 5.2K actual profit. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll go back to the bet tracker, and why the bet tracker is so great, and it's a free feature of OddsJam, is we show you when you are beating the closing line, right? You want to see more green than red. It's impossible to always beat the closing line, but like you can see here, like Levert under 5.5 assists. I had this bet placed at plus 155 odds. The market closed plus 129, zero juice line. So my bet is positive EV. I beat the closing line, which is all that matters in the long run as a sports bettor. You want to see more green than red, right? Seeing more green than red is how you make 5K, or you just tail all the bets I make on live stream. I mean, you don't even have to pay for OddsJam, right? You can just tail all my freaking live stream bets. Why not? We're up 5 freaking K. So we'll go here. Another bet on FanDuel. Let's freaking get it. We have Jimmy Butler under 6.5 assists. So I think this guy's on the Heat. Don't really care. But that I do know about sports. The people who make money sports betting are the ones who track line movement, right? The ones who are looking for value. It is not the people who know sports. So we want under 6.5 assists, minus 110. So I want to go here, and then I want to go to under 6.5, and it looks like it already moved down to minus 130. So we missed that. So we'll miss a few. We hit this one. You know, most people like aim for a hit rate of like 50%, whatever. Mitchell Robinson, you know, this market has a lot more market width, so maybe you want to avoid it, right? You can see like here, the market width on this first half total points is only 24 cents. So Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, they're very confident in their lines. Whereas here, you know, it's 37 plus 25, right? So it's 62 cents a market width. So they're a lot less confident in their lines. So maybe you're like, oh, I want to avoid this, right? But it's kind of up to you. So we can scroll around. Suggs plus 130. I mean, it's almost an arb to DraftKings. It looks good to DraftKings lines as well. You know, tighter market width, only 3.69% edge though. Harvard, Yale, a bunch of nerds playing basketball. I mean, let's hit them both. So we'll go here, and then we'll go here, and then we'll go here, and we'll bet on these nerds playing basketball. And we're going to go with Harvard plus 5. Okay, let's go. Let's go, dweebs. So we'll bet $250 on that. You can see like Pinnacle's so confident in their lines, only 20 cents a market width, and we're getting minus 110, which is an arb to Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, which has this at minus 130. So I'm going to bet that, and then I have $250 on that. So now I'm going to go to my live bet sheet, and I'm going to be like, let's go, nerds. Harvard plus 5, minus 110. $250, arb to the sharpest sportsbook in the world, right? Whenever you have an arbitrage bet, whenever you can make risk-free money as a sports bettor, you know that there has to be a profitable bet, right? Like if we go to the arb page, like, and then I'll just filter off live lines for now. What the heck is this tennis match? What the heck, right? So you can see this game's tomorrow at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. So, but basically, all you know, right, is I can place a bet on FanDuel and Caesars and earn a risk-free profit, right, of $49 or a 3.89% return, depending on your bankroll, whatever. Risk-free money. One of these bets has to be good, right? And all the positive EV page does is tells you what bets are good. What is a good bet? What is mathematically profitable? Where is their value in the odds? North Carolina plus 140 versus Duke, arb to FanDuel, tight market width. Let's hit this as well. So we'll go back here, and then I want to go to basketball, and then I want to type in North Carolina. Come on. Dang, big game. Big game right here. So we'll throw $250 on that, and it's like, okay, let's go UNC. Let's go UNC. Money line, this is plus 140. This bet has an EV of 4.49%. So that's pretty cool. And we bet $250, another mathematically profitable bet. You know, let's freaking go. Tight market width, everything we want, right? We've made now in expected profit, in expectancy, we've earned $36 in profit. Let's freaking go. Making a ton of money. Hopefully it keeps going. I'm probably going to go live again a bit later, but for now, I'm calling it. See ya.